If you're looking for a compact powerhouse that can feed your gaming addiction, then you're going to want to stick around for this. This is the RedMagic Astra gaming tablet, and it gets you a 165Hz display, a truly unique design, and of course, high-end gaming performance. So we're going to cover all three in this review. Display, 9.06 inches, OLED display as well, with 1600 nits of peak brightness. So what you're going to get here is super punchy, vibrant colors on this display. So you're going to get those crisp, inky blacks. On top of that, you get super contrasty video and photo depending on what you're doing on your tablet. So if you're consuming any content on here, besides it being incredibly portable and easy to handle, it's also going to give you excellent quality in the way it displays everything. Included in that is the 165Hz display, which is sick, and that's the refresh rate, and 2000 Hz of touch sampling rate. So this not only will serve as an excellent content consumption, but if you're browsing the web, going through your settings, customizing your tab as you want to, then you're going to get a super high-end, super premium performance machine with zero lag, zero issues, and it's absolutely astoundingly fast between transition between apps and moving in between in and out of games or video content as well. As with any gaming tablet, what you're going to get here is a truly unique design. So let's talk about the build quality. Across the middle here, you actually get a fully metal frame. Front and rear is glass. It weighs less than 400 grams and is less than 7 millimeters thin. So that is an incredibly compact, lightweight design that punches way above its weight. And the quality of this is excellent. It's super well built. It's super rigid and it doesn't feel cheap in any way. On the rear here, you do actually get customizable lights as well. So you can change this layout and these lights as you're gaming to pulse or to stay at a certain color, depending on what you're doing. And then you also get your volume up and down key, power key, and a unique game space focused switch, which we'll get into more detail as we get further along in this review. And on the side here, you get your charging port and then your speakers. So there's no skipping here in any way when it comes to specification. You can get up to 1 terabyte of storage, 24 gigabytes of RAM, but on its base, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite. So when you're pushing this particular tablet through extreme Antutu benchmark tests, what you'll find is a double-digit increase in temperature when it comes to actually pushing this to the absolute extreme, and then over 9% usage of its battery. Now, those tests are an extreme example of this particular tablet's best case scenario. For example, is if you're gaming on here, you're not going to see any of those issues. As we mentioned earlier, you do get this key on the top here, which will allow you to go into the custom settings that will boost gaming performance. But besides the RAM and the CPU storage and GPU performance, you also get the addition of an R3 chipset built into this tablet that is built solely around gaming performance. So when you look at games like Call of Duty Mobile, you can actually max this out and get a steady 60 frames per second, constantly, no issues. Quality of the graphics, helped by the OLED, looks super punchy, and you can even see in the finer gradients of the guns sort of detail as well, which looks super sick. But pushing this beyond just Call of Duty Mobile is a game called Wuthering Waves. Now this is actually one of the performance benchmarks when it comes to actually gaming on mobile devices, for Android devices in particular, because it really maxes out. This is over a 25 gig file just to download the game itself, and it looks incredible. But what's even more incredible is how well this actually performs and runs on the Astra tablet. Zero issue when it comes to combat, where you're just running around and free roaming. All of that works absolutely flawlessly, no issue at all. Now back to one key thing out of the gameplay, and that is the device's speakers, which sound absolutely incredible. We mentioned the game switch here on the top, which will take you into that portal. But the other component is you can actually set it up when you're in that game space to have unique settings at this when you're gaming on this tablet that allows you to sort of customize various settings, things like recording and other options as well. So if you want to have certain applications working, you can get that done. If you want Spotify playing in the background whilst you're gaming, which if you wanted to, you can. And also you can set it so you get no notifications at all whilst you're gaming, and even record your gaming session. So in terms of the gaming focus, which is probably the point of this particular tablet, it is super, super feature rich. So the RedMagic Astra then, in this review, we've highlighted almost zero issues, because in reality, we can't really find any major issues with this particular tablet. We're not fully aware of OS updates, probably 3 years, I would guess, as a minimum. The OS itself works as it should, but its main focus is its display, which it does an incredible job of at 9 inches, 165Hz OLED. The design profile is super unique, especially in its black color. It looks absolutely amazing and fits the gimmick-centric device that it is. And then you get really punchy speakers and excellent gaming performance and performance in general from the Snapdragon 8 Elite. We haven't even mentioned things like customizable accessories that you could put on here that can assist with cooling, such as cooling fans. I do mention the 80 watts of wired charging, and you even get the option of bypass charging. This tablet has pretty much everything. It has almost no flaws, and we love this particular tablet. One thing we didn't mention though is price, and that is the cherry on top of the very delicious cake that is this tab. It starts at less than 450 pounds, euros, or dollars. And for what you're getting is astounding value for money. So the RedMagic Astra is a performance monster when it comes to gaming or even day-to-day use. It's almost a flawless tablet in every single way. Let us know in the comment section your thoughts about this, the RedMagic Astra. Is this something that you would buy? Would you buy a tab like this to game on rather than get something like a Switch? Let us know in the comment section your thoughts, and be sure to comment, subscribe, and like. Until the next one, as always, we out.